This is a college football playoff quarterfinal game at the Peach Bowl. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the LSU Tigers. Before we get this playoff game going, a check with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Checking in with the Buckeyes head coach before the game. The Big Ten is so excited based on their previous experience here in the college football playoff. They have won the last 3 national championships, and they want to make it more. They're talking a lot down on the field. They're making sure that the SEC knows they're here to play. We'll see who's able to have conference dominance here and set the tone early. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Turner decides to field it. The offense has to be careful now, backed up inside their own 10. They'll run it here. The freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Can he get there on the ground? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
And that sets up a return. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield. Back to pass. It's Sayin. That's reeled in. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. When we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
Good enough for first down yardage. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, but the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC, and now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title. The SEC wants it, and they want it back.
He escapes the pocket, trying to create here on the move. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got space. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down. Early in this game, that's the kind of play the Buckeyes expect from their elite running back. Great lineage at this school from the running back position. This guy's another one of them.
Chris, you just look at their last three national championship winning teams. You had Junkin and Henderson on the last championship. You had Ezekiel Elliott running through all those teams en route to a title. Maurice Clarett in that great Miami title game. If you're going to win a championship with the Buckeyes, you better run the football well.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. It's their sophomore running back. See if Holly can get some information quickly. Crucial third down play coming up. It's press coverage now from these DBs. With the play clock down at 4, they'll spend a timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Ball handed off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO, the run-pass option, that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on fourth down. did not make first down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. Defense gets the stop on fourth down.
Tremendous job by this defense. Their gap control is sound. They're flying to the football, and then they're making the play. These guys, in particular up front, look at them just extend off these blocks, and they're able to make the stop.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Here comes a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Grab behind the line. It's Harris. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, today might be the day that we settle the debate who wide receiver U is. LSU and Ohio State have been great forever on the outside. And these LSU Tigers are looking to impress their former Tigers like Malik Neighbors, Justin Jefferson, Odell Beckham, maybe even Jamar Chase. These guys have to be great today against the Buckeyes if they want to win.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And they'll spend a timeout here. The play clock was winding down. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using his legs. It's Barry. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And the Tigers look to keep this drive moving. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. He's got a crease. He's in the clear. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
This defensive staff is going to have to really evaluate this film at half and try to make changes because these are way too big of holes in the run game. They're going to have to commit some resources down. I think they need to close the middle of the field with a safety and bring the other safety down into the run box.
Ball handed off. He's got room to looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Tigers. As they impressive drive. Each time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, that's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the sense in those first couple possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And here's the handoff. Has the first down and more. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes. As they get on the board here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. On the run, it's Barry. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Fires it to the wideout. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like the 35-yard line is where they'll spot it. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's brought down not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read. That's a nice, productive gain for this offense.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They're going to run it here. Tackled, but first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Scanning the field, it's Sayan. Grab down the middle, it's Jackson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. And it'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
This is such a good job by this defense. Chris, how many times do you hear me talk about staying in your rush lanes and really keeping that quarterback in the pocket? Well, this is the perfect job. Look at them all just push right back into the quarterback's lap. He's got nowhere to go, even though he's trying to scramble. This is a scramble for no gain.
They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. To throw, it's Sayan. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like one more play here before halftime. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. Bringing it out, it's Parker. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
And it's a bunch formation. On the ground, it's Jackson. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Sayin. It's a short completion of the big tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. He keeps it on a design run. No way to run up the middle.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage and this battle up front. They're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to find room. It's Jackson. Got an opening here. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. After the extra point, the lead is now 17-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Important second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They're going to run it. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. They leaned on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get...
He's got space. Out of bounds. He's spotted inside the 40.
That is a tremendous job by the left side of that offensive line. Look at those blocks on the edge. And then clearly, once you get out there as a back, you need perimeter blocking. And these wide receivers showing some unselfish play blocking downfield.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's Berry. Oh, he's got open space. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He's got a crease. Touchdown, LSU. He runs it into the end zone.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter. To try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Going to run it. It's Jackson. They make the stop, and that's going to bring the third quarter to an end. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes and get a nice stop.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Moves out of the pocket. He left with no option. Just has to throw it away.
Just nowhere to go with the football. Really good defense, in particular in the secondary. And the quarterback is forced to throw it away. And now a decision to make for this offense. And Chris, I would always recommend to try to tie this game up right here. You're down 3, kick the field goal, but who knows what they're going to try to do here.
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. We have a timeout call by the Tigers. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Looking for a man. The pressure's on. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Goes out of bounds and gets inside the 35, though.
What a huge conversion there, and it really tightens their grip on this game. Aggressive football to go for it there from their head coach, and their team pays it off with a nice conversion.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Timeout taken by LSU, their second. They've got one more timeout to use now.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Here's the second down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Got an opening here. He's in the clear. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, this is exactly what this defense was so scared of all week long. In our meetings, they said the speed of this quarterback is something that they had to account for. And here from distance, he's able to get on the outside and show off the speed for a touchdown. When you can just design a quarterback run and get it in from this far out, I tell you what an advantage for this offense.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Caught over the middle. It's Barry. They bring him down after a short gain there. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Green. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36.
The comebacks are like puzzles. It happens one piece at a time, and this was a major piece of this puzzle. Had to get the conversion on 3rd down, and they're able to get it. Now they've got to go quickly. Multiple possession deficit. They've got to move fast.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time here. Makes the grab. It's Watkins. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Gotta go. Gotta go. It's fast tempo. It's fast pace. You need the ball twice. You got to get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can. As a quarterback, it's time to start putting the ball in precarious situations. Take some risks. Force the ball down the field.
2nd down. We're going to throw it. And that pass falls incomplete.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Makes the grab. It's Harris. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into fifth gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
To the air, it's Levitt. Grab down the middle, it's Brown. Now following the play, we got a stoppage here. There's an injured Tiger. It's their senior wide receiver. See if Holly can get a status report soon. Five-yard pickup on first down and sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You need a second possession, so you got to go for broke. This ball has got to be thrown aggressively down the field. It needs to get into the end zone quickly.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. With the catch, it's Green. The Buckeyes just cannot get their defense off the field. The defense now backed up in their own red zone. Working tight windows. It's Levitt. Caught quickly. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here. Handoff from the shotgun. Touchdown, LSU. Barrels into the end zone. The Tigers go back on top.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. We've got one more timeout to use now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Parker. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Grinding away with a running game. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late.
Chris, I think this is time to be a bit conservative here. You've got the lead, and the last thing you want to do is create a short field for the opposition. So you need to create a first down and maybe run some clock out as well. Those are your 2 objectives here. You've got to achieve at least one of them.
And on the carry, he's heading left. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Now the Tigers will spend their 3rd and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Here's the handoff. quite enough for the first down. It'll be 4th down and just inches.
Oh, I love the chess match right now between these two coordinators. You can tell the defense set up to stop the pass at 3rd and long. Yeah, you would anticipate that, and that's exactly what the offensive coordinator anticipated. He goes to the run play for a nice solid gain. I think they can go for it on 4th down here.
And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Design quarterback run. He's got space. And on the slide, he does have enough yardage to pick up that crucial first down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll take a knee with less than a minute to play. This team just continues to impress. Back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joe, I think you can throw the scenes out. They're into the semifinals. They look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They look better than anybody at this point. They played well at the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback is playing very well. And I don't want to play this team right now. There seems to be a level of urgency and focus that is very uncommon. And this is a group that clearly understands their objective. They're aiming for a national title.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason, and the winner stays alive for the national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.